Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching Witch Hat Atelier. Atelier? I don't know how you pronounce that. I think in Japanese it says Atelier. So I've heard like people are super excited for this show, but I don't actually know anything about it except it's about a witch, and I think something about there's some kind of secret about magic. Yeah, something about her thinking she doesn't have any, like the main character, thinking she doesn't have any powers or something, and then she discovers the secret and then she becomes a witch. I don't know, something like that. The art style looks really sweet and cool, and everybody's excited for it, so I am too. Let's get into the first episode. There are two, so I'm going to react to 2 episodes today. Please don't forget to check out my Patreon for full reactions or subscribe here on YouTube. It helps so much. Thank you. Let's go. And then I'll have to edit them, hopefully also today. Not necessarily. Yes. Nice. Ooh, pretty. You can have an affinity for something and then work on it, though. Doesn't necessarily mean you're be that. As for a witch, I guess depends on the rules of your world. She's cute. But I wonder, does that mean it's a modern world where like there are idols and astronauts? Because that's interesting. Oh, it's self-cleaning? Touched by magic? So things have magic in them? Sure. Yeah, it's like in things. It's like embedded in things themselves. Oh. Right. So you're born supposedly with the power to be a witch or not. Nice try. Maybe it did work. Ooh. Hello? Winged horses. That's pretty cool. It's interesting that their wings are in where their ears are supposed to be. Like, do Pegasi just exist? Or do witches cast spells to make horses into Pegasi? Hello. It definitely doesn't feel modern, a modern setting, so I guess it was just kind of breaking the fourth wall. It was just kind of the narration at the beginning. Did she get messed up with things before? She was trying to pester people to help her be a witch or something? Pester witches? I think his voice is Tanjiro's. For the moment it's kind of calm though, so I can't tell for sure. Wow. Okay. Oh. Oh. Is it now? Yeah, I like that she's kind of longing for something out of reach that might be closer than she imagines. Ooh, I like the effect of the book. She's so cute. Oh, she saw a magician, a witch. Are boys also witches in this world? Looking very mysterious. That's exactly what we saw in the beginning of this episode, interestingly. What? So, yeah, with what money? I guess she had allowance. It was her childhood dream. Yeah, you've been scammed, girl. And it stopped because it was kind of like the after effects of the magic he cast. Or maybe it was just, you know, the floor in the capital or something. The Pegasus are unhappy. Under the carriage? The carriage? You can fix it? The pointed hat. Let's see it. And then she'll realize he's a witch. I guess. Spellcaster. I don't know. Nice. Yeah. Maybe you can ask him about it. To see. He has a very cool design. I mean, everybody has a cool design in this show. But he has a very cool design. Kind of reminds me of Gojo a little. But then his voice and his attitude is totally different. So much for that. That's weird. And you want to know the secret? You want to see the magic? I would be amazed that no one tried this before. You know, like you have magic in your world and you don't want to find out how it's done. Do it. Do it, girl. Do it. What are we going to see? Okay, he's going to draw symbols. Which is something you can probably do too. I mean, you did say you have very steady hands and stuff. There's a pen. It's something you write. Draw. Okay. They want to keep it a secret because anyone could do it, and they don't. And I mean, but who do they decide? How do they decide who's a witch and who isn't? Bye. Like, how do they decide who keeps the secret and who just doesn't get in on the secret? I mean, but how long though? Sure. Okay, so we have guilt as part of the reason why she has to stay. Guilt and responsibility and love and, you know, everything that comes with that.
Coco?
What were you going to say, Mom? It's a pen. Oh, okay. I think it was real. I thought it was just fake or something. It has ink in it. But you have to try. What are you copying exactly, then? Like, how precise does it have to be in terms of measurements? Nothing's happening. I mean, is that supposed to be a star in the middle? Because your star needs a little work, but okay. Oh, you didn't finish the circle. Oh my god, girl, you figured it out. Oh, that's sweet. That's so cool. Yeah, I mean, how do you keep that secret for so... okay, fine. I mean, sure. I guess if it's like this, you know, pact, between people. Maybe it's just certain people in certain families that just pass it on and they don't allow it to
絵本か。
get outside.
やっぱり気になるな。
ダメダメ燃えちゃダメ。危ない危ない。
Girl, you need to be careful.
あの人はさらさら書いてたのに。
Because he had a lot of practice? Ooh, that's complicated. Copying it.
思った通り。
What exactly? Yeah, what is it exactly? Do you know what you're summoning every time? Because it doesn't feel like you do. Oh, is it him? Did he just come into her room? Excuse? Ooh, look at that though. That looks very magical.
書いたな。何を書いた？何の魔法を書いた？
Okay.
日本の模様をなぞっただけで、お母さん。
Oh my god, what did you do, girl? Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
禁止も。
Oh, he gave her a forbidden spell book.
これは魔法だ。しかも悪い。しまった。
You can't undo it? Damn.
ここ。
Oh, that's... What the hell? That's... I mean, it was stupid of her to just do it like that, but...
こうならないために隠されていたんだから。特別なインク。決められた魔法。
special ink.
それさえあれば誰にでも使えてしまう。
They just don't want, yeah, everyone to use it.
絶対の秘密。君の記憶を消さなければならない。
Oh my god, but she just lost her mother.
残念だけど。
Damn, dude, okay. Now he has more of a, you know, of an aura.
彼らのものであるとしたら追えなくなる。この子の記憶を消し去れば道は途絶えてしまう。
Trace whoever gave it to her?
同じ本を見つければ、方針も書いてある。
助けられるかもしれない。
I'm not sure I believe him. He could say it just because he...
消さないで。何でもします私。お母さんを助けられるなら。
学ぶ意思はある。
You just became a witch, girl.
事実は消せない。君はこれから魔法使いになる。
Yeah. Damn. But like the flying and everything is drawn? Like, because it seemed like he was just... there was magic happening without him drawing it. We found out the truth about magic. So we're being sent to school now? Okay, cool. 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 Why is it called witch hats? Well, I guess, yeah. The hat is the thing that gives them away, I guess. Like, as soon as he put on the hat, they were like, oh, you're a witch. So I guess, yeah, that's like their one thing. In terms of appearance, I guess. Okay, that turned very intense at the end. I didn't expect it to go that far. I was like, what? I mean, okay, I don't think she's dead. It seems like there's some kind of hope that maybe she can be, you know, that the spell can be undone or reversed or something, and we can save her, hopefully. But I mean, the way that he reacted, though, Kilfrey, what's his name, was like not super convincing. Like, I mean, he said, "Oh, you can't do anything; it's a spell." But I guess he meant in the moment you can't do anything. I guess maybe he does believe that there's a way to undo it if they find the exact spell she cast, the exact symbol. When he said there's no way to trace them without the book, I'm assuming he means people who are behind this, like the person who gave her that book. I mean, I don't know. There seems to be some kind of, I don't know if, like, she only met that one person, but I guess maybe there are more of them who are like distributing dark, like forbidden spells to, you know, to ignorant, ordinary people. Is there hope to try to like just expose the secret? Or, I mean, but it seems more nefarious than that, because just exposing the secret, they can just do that without, you know, without it being forbidden spells. So it seems like they want to maybe destroy the world. I don't know. I mean, that was a very ruinous spell. I mean, what did we see her do? We saw her do fireworks, which seemed very lovely, but I guess it could be bad. if she'd drawn it more accurate to, you know, to the symbol and stuff, and more well, yeah, I guess, and you know, it could I guess put her house on fire. She also summoned fire at some point, and if that had been bigger, it could have definitely, you know, the entire house could have caught on fire. And then it did happen with those crystals or whatever they were, when she did it very precisely, because she was copying line, like, you know, the exact lines and stuff. I feel that if I mean, I guess I can understand wanting to keep something away from people, so keeping it secret. But at the same time, I have such a hard time believing that, you know, ordinary people or whoever doesn't really know would not try to, you know, peek in as it happened. I'm sure it happened before. It must have. But I guess they usually just erase their memories. And this time she just begged him not to. And I guess we know that he had like a different agenda. He was like, okay, I need to trace, I'm assuming, whoever gave her the book, so I need her to keep her memories so that we can find another book or something like that, or the spell or something. So it wasn't just for her sake that he did it. It was mostly not for her sake that he allowed this. Whoever gets to be born as a witch, I don't know exactly how that works, but I guess maybe it's just to certain families or something. They're just like accepted into learning the secret and being taught magic and the right way, the proper way to use it. I still feel it could very easily be misused, but then I guess they just kind of handle it within themselves. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy that they've been able to keep it a secret for so long. Definitely some kind of discrimination going. I mean, I don't know exactly how witches and ordinary people are treated like differently. It didn't seem too bad. And it makes sense in order to control something, to keep it limited to, you know, a very specific number of people before, so that it wouldn't spread and there's less chance that it would be used for bad, for evil, or just ignorantly or without supervision or something, as it happened with Coco. But I don't know, just the way that qifrey, whatever his name is, the way that he handled it was like, okay, don't peek, just make sure no one looks in. And I was like, I would, if someone were to tell me that and I was already curious, I mean, even if I wasn't as curious as Coco was, who was like passionate about finding out about magic, you know, I would still want to look in, especially if someone told me not to. So it just feels like too simple, the way that they are trying to hide it, you know? Anyway, I do still wonder about the things that are magical. Like, are they also, like the spring that we saw? Does that mean that there's someone who cast a spell in that spring so that it would clean itself? I would assume so, I guess. But she did say that, you know, the bigger it is, the longer it lasts, or the stronger it is, and the more accurate it is, the longer it lasts. So it doesn't feel, I don't know, is there someone who like keeps redoing those spells? Or maybe they're just like magical things that are just imbued with magic without it being a spell. I'm not clear on that. I'm not clear on the spring. I'm not clear on the horses. Like the magic that he fixed, was it because the horses were still, you know, with the wings and stuff. So was it for the carriage to be able to fly with the horses? Or could the horses not fly without the magic being restored? Because I mean, to be honest, those wings that kind of come out from the side of their heads, I don't know if they would be big enough to carry them otherwise, you know? I don't know. I'm not 100% clear, but I'm sure that we'll get more into the rules of how this magic works. Maybe even next episode, which we're going to get into right now. Anyway, the show is beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. The character designs are really, I like them a lot. Like even even those like women who were just like there to pick out fabrics or something, and they were just there to complain or whatever. I like their design. Like everything is so meticulous and beautiful and really nice looking. So I enjoy that a lot. Beyond that, I do wonder where the story is going to go. So let's get into the next episode and we'll see a little more of it. Yeah, I really like the paper kind of effect. I don't know what you call that technique when you kind of, kind of 3D paper effects, I guess. I mean, he's nice on the whole, But he was kind of scary a little bit when he was like, "Did you see it? Did you see it?" What's that? Oh, what's an atelier anyway? Ooh, opening. I'm sure there's more to it than just drawing with a special ink, right? I mean, obviously there are rules. Okay. I mean, it looked like a pretty small place, but there are a lot of people here. Ooh, look at them. I love that. I love those uniforms or something. Are they like royal witches or something? The school uniforms are also sweet. Everybody looks really nice. Can't wait to meet them. So that no one can approach. I want to check what Atelier is. Yeah, Atelier. French term for a specialized workshop. Okay, cool. Okay, now I know it's an actual word. I mean, she lost her mom. It's a lot to deal with. Okay, very cool. Yeah, it's held like in space. Dude! Okay, he's not very good at just introducing people to this world. Alright, we've had a pretty bad first experience. Is there someone who's supervising who gets to be taught magic, or is it just anybody does whatever they want? So you immediately say thank you back. Okay. You know, this design reminds me of Menma. Magic tools. She's supposed to be. They're shocked because it doesn't usually happen. Oh, you know about it? Did you feel it? Oh. Already? How long has it been? Oh. So I guess he had to ask for permission. That was a very cool creature there behind her. Okay, please do. It's cute. Especially how? I like the very long tail on their hats. Okay, it was used badly. Ouch. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Okay.
焦らないで
That's
と諭す
fair.
ところだけど、人体そのものにかける魔法はいかなる時も禁止とする。
Okay.
例えば、変身や年齢の変化、
Mm.
思考や感情を操ったり、人を傷つけたり、癒したり。
But
一つだけ
memory
例外がある
spells are allowed, I guess, in extreme circumstances.
馬車とかランプとか。
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. I love the way that the magic looks, you know? The way it takes shape.
こういう窓とかね。
Do you see different things? Very nice. But it's just like it's not like you can
同じ模様の
wind
丸々を
away.
つないでくれる。
Oh,
遠くの
okay,
建物が
cool.
見えるかな。書かれた瞬間にあそこで複製される。
Oh, cool, okay. But there were a lot of duplicates. Or I don't know if they were exactly the same, but that person who sold it to her. Oh. I guess you can't just go through. Oh, it's open. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought there was a class there or something.
塔へ入るにはまず学ばないとね。ここ。
Isn't this a special circumstance? Okay, fair, I guess.
君が知りたいと言ってくれて。恐怖を感じるのは仕方ない。 人を幸せにする魔法ばかりだから。
That's really
どう
sweet.
せならどうかな。
But that's the kind of magic you need to use in order to pass the exam, I guess.
少し休むといい。
It's a very nice looking
何かあったら
place.
呼んでくれ。
Okay. I don't know if, like, you know, on the surface he just looks like very calm and nice and kind and all that. But I don't know if to take it at face value.
僕です。キーフリーです。
And obviously he's looking for those picture
今はあの
books.
子も混乱しているので。
Well, for a good reason. Who knows? Maybe he's bad. Hello. Yeah, I saw you in the opening.
降りるから離れて。
Very cool entrance. On his shoes. I see. Way to show off.
あなたがアガットだよね。お母様、気の毒だったわね。
Okay, that's nice.
ありがとう。永遠に人間に戻れない。助けるためにここに来たの。魔法使いになって。弟子入りを認められるのはそれからよ。
Yeah, and she kind of got a shortcut.
知らざる者のあなたになれるはずないわ。やってみなきゃわからない。なら証明して。
Okay.
明日試験を受けるの。
Wait, way intense, dude. Thank you for the very sharp, you know, contrast. Okay, they got over the fact that she was the outsider pretty fast.
アガットは？
部屋で食べるって。
Oh, it's a girl. I thought it was a boy for some reason.
よし、僕らも食べよう。
She did look girly, but I don't know why I thought it was a boy. Okay.
はい。先生は名シェフ。すごい。
近所で採れる麦がいいんだよ。
Okay. Humble, sort of.
近くで採れる野菜が美味しいんだよ。ごち
ごちそうさまでした。
Sure.
お母さん。
Yeah. It has to be horrible. Especially after what agott told her. I mean, sure, I get it.
弟子になるには
But
試
yikes.
験を受けなきゃいけないって。
君のマザイ、魔法を書く道具だ。
Okay. Very cool.
よろしくお願いします。
よし、始めよう。
Damn.
ここ大丈夫？ちょっと休憩する？
Right.
の種類で炎、水、
Cool. Okay. Oh, light. Okay.
風とどんな魔法になるかが決まり、
Interesting.
矢はその魔法がどんな
Water,
形で
fire,
現れるかと
light. We don't have
方向を
earth.
定めます。
Now you're going to try to do
挑
it.
戦してみます。
いいね、その息だ。
Okay, dude. So she's drawing super tiny, isn't she?
ほらここ、 陣が切れてるだろ
Mm-hmm.
途切れてたら魔法は発動しないよ。すぐに慣れて自由に駆け回れるようになるよ。さあ、線をつな
He
げ
has
て
a very
発動
calming
させてみてごらん
aura. Don't trust it. That's water. Oh. I'm sorry. Girl.
ごめんよ。大丈夫かい
And you told her to try.
先生。ああ、これだわ。
It's too long. The one sign there. So it went like that direction.
水が勢いよく飛んだのよ。
I see. Okay, interesting.
君なら任せても大丈夫そうだね。
This is gonna be fun.
魔法使いの大行動に行ってくれ。留守の間、ココのことを頼んだよ。
先生。
I don't know. We're putting all our trust in this guy, and I'm like, I'm still halfway.
私何度も謝らないで。気にしてないって言ったでしょ。
I'm not sure we can trust him.
さあ、試験を始めるわよ。
Okay. Well, I'm sure that will go well. Is that it? Okay, we have a test. Yeah, I mean, she did say, Agott did say that we were going to have a test right away. I mean, it feels like she wants her to fail. It feels like she wants her to prove that, you know, it's not that easy to just master spells like that. But who knows? I mean, when, you know, qifrey saw her the first time, Coco, like, you know, cut the fabric, he was, like, impressed with her, you know, with her steady-handedness, I think, and you know, the way she made it so clean and stuff. I think she has the knack to, you know, because magic, because it's all about drawing and stuff, like, in small details, I feel like, you know, it's very precise work that you really need to be good at, like, you know, precision and stuff, and I think she has that. I mean, obviously the other spells she drew weren't that good, but it's all a matter of practice and knowing exactly. I mean, it's a matter of practice and also knowing, you know, which symbols to use. Also, it makes me wonder, you know, because, like, you know, we have the fire sigil that we can use, and I feel that could go out of control very easily. But I guess it depends on what sign you use on the outside and how careful you are at it. But, like, you know, I mean, the mistake she made with the water spell, you know, immediately, like, kind of attacked Agott. So I just feel like if that was fire, that would be very dangerous, potentially. So, I mean, obviously, that's why she chose water to begin with, I assume. But still, like, the fact that, you know, like, we have forbidden spells that are about hurting others, and I mean, I guess for the most part, he just explained it as, like, spells that you're going to cast on the body itself. So I guess fire doesn't really fall into that. I mean, fire can be a good thing, obviously, as long as it's controlled. But I just feel that that's more easily something that you can lose control of, especially as a beginner. So I was like, okay. But we didn't start with fire, so okay. So, yeah, so it was cool. Like, this episode, we got, like, the technicalities, I feel like, you know, exactly how spells work, more or less, or at least the, you know, the basics of them. And like, he gave her those components or something that he said are, like, the tools of a witch. But, like, we only focused on the pen, which we already know what it's used for. And, you know, we know that there's a special ink. I don't know exactly how they make this special ink, but I don't know if we're really going to get into that. And obviously, I mean, once upon a time, magic could be spells could be created, and I think they still are. They still could be potentially, but you have to be careful about them, and you can't. And there are, like, you know, all these rules in place, so you aren't supposed to create anything forbidden. But naturally, there would be people who would go against that. That's why we're trying to, I think, trace those forbidden books that were distributed back in the day. and try to. But all these years, I mean, it's been years since then. I don't know how many years, but quite a few. And I don't know if they knew about this problem. Possibly they have, because qifrey sounded like he knew. Or at least like he wasn't very surprised to hear that, oh, okay, there was like, first of all, he was worried when he was thinking about the book and he was like, picture book? What is it? And then he came back because he was so worried. And then when he said, okay, I need her in order to trace them and capture them or something. So it feels like he knows that there's this element out there that needs to be stopped from spreading the magic this way. But all this time they haven't managed to find them, I guess. What are they trying to achieve beyond just spreading forbidden spells around? Maybe they're trying to just like get at the elites that are like, at this point, because magic was forbidden to so many people, it's very restricted to only certain people. And I guess in some ways you could look at it as some kind of elite, although because the rest of the people don't even know about it, like they don't even know how it, the fact that they can be taught it, they don't know how it works at all. I don't think they feel, well, I don't know really how it goes, but I don't think as a whole they feel that there's something kept from them. Although Coco kind of felt that way, but not in an accusatory way, just in a resigned way, kind of like, oh, I wish I could have been a witch, but I can't. Oh well, you know? And it feels like most people are probably like that. They're just like, okay, we were just not born that way or something. But maybe there are people out there who are like not okay with that. I don't know. Like maybe they don't like the fact that there are only certain people who are allowed to use magic, who get to decide which magic is good and which is not. But the way that qifrey at least told it to us, it sounded like pretty reasonable, thing to do, I guess. Even though it was also kind of crazy because like there were like 3 witches who still had a conscience, and they were like, okay, we're going to just take the memory away from everybody else. So it definitely is very, I don't know if to say elitist, that's just kind of the word that springs to mind, but just very restricted. And there's something like, I understand their motives, I guess, but it's also like they have all the knowledge, they have all the power in some way, they just took away the memories of everyone else so they could tell you whatever they want. It's kind of like Attack on Titan, isn't it? They could like lie to you about why it was that they took the magic away from everyone else. I mean, it does sound though like it makes sense. It does sound like that could have happened. I guess that people just got too crazy with the magics and started using it for evil and against each other, and it just became total chaos. So it could be the truth. I'm just saying that it's pretty crazy that nobody else knows what the truth is or what it was. And they can easily manipulate you that way. But that's what kind of the magic is, it seems, consisted on at this point. It's like the way that they protect themselves is just by casting, like that's the one spell that they can cast is a memory spell. But it's a very, I guess, rigid way that they can use in order to suppress anything they don't want, which again kind of could easily be shady, And as for qifrey himself, I don't know. I mean, he's portrayed as like this very very kind man who's very, just patient and supportive and all that, The only glimpse we kind of caught of him not being that is as in the last episode when he realized that she saw and she knew the secret of magic, which is fair. And I mean, he does seem a little bit shady when he's like, no, I don't know yet. Like when he's talking to someone and he's like, I don't know yet about the picture book. It's going to take time. I mean, we obviously know that he has like an ulterior motive when it comes to Coco, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, As far as we can tell, it's like, it's reasonable for him to want to go after, you know, the books and stop them from being spread around. So it doesn't have to be a bad thing. And the fact that we're shown that so clearly, it's like, doesn't feel like he's trying to hide. I don't know, but I'm just like, okay, I don't know. It just feels like, okay, we're just trusting this guy with everything. And the 3 other apprentices that we got to know seem pretty nice. Like, we have the super outgoing one, the super quiet one. Well, we have like a quiet one and a one that is more diligent and serious. We have one who's more like, I guess, kind of hazy, I want to say. You know, kind of like less expressive. And then agott is like that, but also on top of that, very serious about everything. Like, she's very, you know, by the book, and it feels like competitive and like ambitious or something. And she doesn't like the fact that there's this newcomer coming out of nowhere, and I guess maybe destabilizing her place or something like that. What she said to Coco is pretty harsh, and I understand her urge to say that, though. It's like, who are you to like come out of nowhere and decide that you can do better magic than we can? Like, you know, to rescue your mother when we studied magic for a very long time and we can't do it. You know, I understand that, but I mean, Coco needs this at the very least. Have the hope that she eventually will be able to, you know, free her mother and undo it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like qifrey believes she can do it. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'm not clear. I can't read that guy exactly. He's like either too kind or too smarmy. I don't know. Like, kind of, you know, I don't know what to make of him. Like, it feels like if he's not, like, it's not necessarily that I think he's shady. It's just that the kindness is obviously like a front to something. It just feels like he's a lot more smart, you know, behind that nice exterior. I feel like, you know, he might be calculating a lot of things behind that smile, you know? Doesn't have to be bad. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like we definitely don't get the whole picture with this guy. I like it so far. I like the feel. I like the, you know, like, on the one hand, it's like a magic school. Like, we're learning all this magical thing. And the magic itself looks so cool. I really love it. Like, on the one hand, yeah, it's like Harry Potter, but then not really, because it's kind of very small scale. It's just like these 4 together, like small corridors. There's something very quaint about it. I like the setting and everything. It's very sweet, I want to say, or something. But I wonder, I feel like that's also kind of a front. I feel like it could go somewhere possibly darker. I mean, we did get pretty dark in episode 1 where she kind of, you know, lost her own mother, but it just feels like this, like, the next episode wasn't so dark. I mean, she's obviously dealing with the fact that she did this to her own mother, and she has to, you know, learn all these new things and struggle with her fear and with the acceptance of the others and the tests that are looming and everything, and her loneliness and guilt. But so far, it seems like, you know, pretty wholesome for the most part. So I'm like, I'm not sure where the show is going to take, like, where it's going to go from here. But I'm interested in finding out. Very pretty so far. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Redding Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Marsh, Stone Tree, Antiquity, and Red Emia. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, without whose support I would never be able to do any of this. And to my YouTube watchers, thank you so much.